Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penjo and welcome back to MMORPG Tycoon 2, where we find ourselves back in the wonderful world of CupboardQuest. And just before we begin, I have not been able to shake this cold that I've got, so apologies once again if I do sound a little bit kind of nasally and croaky. Hopefully it is not too bad, but apologies for that. So what did we do last time out in CupboardQuest? I guess the big thing that we did is here before your very eyes. We came over here to Vosseros Valley and we created this circle of desert pillars. I mean, it's not really a circle, an oval. We created this oval of desert pillars, and inside this, we created a base. For a new monster type we created, let's zoom in and try and find them. There they are. So these are the beardy desert blokes. They're beardy, they're in a desert, they're blokes. It's a perfect name. They've got pink hook hands for no real reason other than, it's style. It's a style choice. And they live out here. I think they're pretty happy here. They're surrounded by things that they like. They've got big barrels full of beer. They've got spiky things. Life is pretty good for these guys. I am trying to find where the leader is because there is an elite monster placed in this area as well. Is that you? Is that Bristly Stranger? I think it might be. So there's an elite beardy desert bloke as well. And they're just out here. They're just out here in the desert. Now, I don't think anybody has actually been out to tackle them yet. We have got quest givers. There is certainly one quest giver that does have some quests to go out there and take these guys on. And I think they've got, the quests are kill one of them, kill four of them, and go and take on the big bad, go and take on Bristly Stranger. But I don't think anybody has actually gone out and done that yet. Not seen anybody take them on, but hopefully we will see some people going over that way soon. That will be quite nice. Other things we did, we put a few of these landmark towers round. There's one just there, and there is one down here somewhere in the Dwarven Village. We added some extra stuff around here as well, like catapults and stuff. A new respawn point over here. We also did some stuff with our network. So we looked at, we sort of swapped where the fibre optic cable went, because that was not deployed optimally. I think that's safe to say. So now I'm kind of aware that we need to connect the uplinks with the fibre optics in order to try and best share all of the bandwidth we've got available. And then, then you spin the network cables off of that and it all seems to share it out quite nicely. So we did that. We also employed some more people. So we got ourselves under the dev and under the game manager. And they hopefully will help sort out the negative buzz. And then toward the end of the last part, we got this option here. And I feel obliged to go and press this because there's a circle there. There is a circle kind of gently suggesting that maybe we should press the upgrade button because we have ourselves an exciting upgrade to make to CupboardQuest. However, that is not the only upgrade that we're going to look at here, because we have an upgrade to CupboardQuest, which is the game within the game of MMORPG Tycoon 2. But then also, the actual proper game of MMORPG Tycoon 2 has been upgraded, and there are now some different things that we can look at. But we'll come to that in a second. Let's do our actual CupboardQuest upgrade first, because this is very exciting. This is very exciting indeed. So what are we going to get from this? Let's press this because, I think this is telling me to. I get the hint that this little circle, well, whatever, it's another oval. It's another one of those. This ring here is telling me to do this. Congratulations. You're about to release. Oh, it's a major version. It's version 2.0.0. So we're going from 1.1.106, which, that's a classic version fans. 1.1.106. Oh, brilliant. But going up to version 2, we get to pick a proper upgrade. So the last time we upgraded, we got one of the points to spend, didn't we? We got a point in, I can't remember what they call it, fluff and gibs and hugs and all that kind of stuff. Whereas now, we get a proper actual thing to choose from. So, okay, what have we got? So we've got friends lists, parties, that sounds brilliant, flight pass, world history, badges, PvP duels, and gibs or jibs. I'm not too bothered about the last two. That's not what CupboardQuest is about, really. CupboardQuest is not about kind of fighting each other. And while there is a bit of combat, I don't think people really want to have combat being made even more realistic with simple particle effects. So I don't think we'll do those. The thing that jumps out immediately is that friends list. Because people come to CupboardQuest for a lovely social time. We see everybody gathered around in little groups chatting about things, and I imagine everyone's made loads of friends. So a friends list would be the obvious choice. Allows players to check the status of their friends, awards +5 to hugs. I quite like that idea. Everyone does come here for the hugging, so why don't we give them even more hugs when they join CupboardQuest? That's going to make all the social sort of players very, very happy. What's parties? Allows players to join up in groups to complete... Oh! I thought it meant parties like, music and dancing and tea and biscuits, obviously. Right, okay, right. And yeah, it doesn't mean that. It means parties as in groups. Okay, allows players to join up in groups to complete quests at the same time as they socialise. However, that says not yet implemented. Awards +5 to hug. So yes, that's not actually in properly. Flight paths. Flight paths can be placed to provide players with quick travel between particular points. So, okay, so like sort of teleporty kind of point. So rather than having to walk along the pass, you can use a flight path and you go from one area to another fairly quickly. World history. I do like the sound of world history because, you want the game to have a bit of story, a bit of lore to it. So, and that says every world came from somewhere. Where did yours come from? This development makes exploring your world more interesting for players. +5 to fluff. That does lead on to faction history and myths and legend. The thing is, I don't know how much of these are in. Like, I don't know if instant messages is in the game. Obviously, parties is not, because it says not yet implemented. I think flight pass is, because A, there's a picture of something there, and I believe Dave over at the Wee Hours has got flight paths in his game. World history... leads to faction history and myths and legends, which sounds brilliant. I'm kind of on this side of the board. I'm on the left-hand side of the board. Badges allow players to show off their achievements to other players. +5 to bling and challenges and leaderboards. Yeah, I'm not so bothered about this bit. Badges, jewels and jibs or gibs, I'm not too fussed about. I'm more about these. I think the most immediately useful thing that we're going to get right now is friends list. I think we're going to get friends list. So +5 to hugs. And I think that's going to go down well. That's going to go down well with the people of CupboardQuest because they come here to meet their friends. So yeah, if they can see who's online or whatever, that's got to be a good thing. Also, just pointing this out, by the way, we're on version 1.1.106, as we saw earlier, classic version. I think from chatting to Dave at the Wee Hours and watching the previous video for this while I was editing it together, I think I've got a sort of a loose understanding of how these versions are controlled. So what we'll do is we'll upgrade and then we'll just go and have a little experiment and just see if what I think might happen actually does happen. So let's get a friends list. Let's release into version 2.0.0. Now, I'm secretly hoping for some fanfare with this. I'm hoping for some dramatic kind of graphics or something lovely happening. Maybe fireworks going off or something. However, I'm prepared to be disappointed. So let's release into version 2 and... hang on. Let's press play. And did anything happen at all? No. Nothing. Not a thing. Oh, I thought there might have been at least a bit of excitement. But okay, fine. But everyone is now suddenly going, hey... we've got friends lists, and somebody there immediately unsubscribed. I don't like these friends lists. Boo, away with these. Okay, so that's fine. So that's all done. Right, so now we're on version 2.0.0. Let's pause time for a second. Let's go to the Dwarven City. Why not? So what I think happens is, I think when we place certain things into the game, I think this last bit here goes up. So this last number goes up. When it reaches 100, I think you can then do a little upgrade thing, and that puts it on 2.1.0. And then I imagine if you keep doing it, now I don't know exactly I don't know what caused that big version upgrade last time, but if we put something down, let's go to scenery. Let's just grab anything. There's boxes at the bottom of this list, isn't there? Where's a box? Yeah, a crate. There we go. So this crate will do the job. We'll just put that maybe near the market. Look, as a bit of sort of narrative there. So you'll say, look, there's a box near the market. So we're on version 2.0.0. When we put this down, I think this is going to go up to version 2.0.1. There we go. Right. So each item you put down of scenery increases that by 1. And I think when that gets to 100, I think you then get one of the minor version increase things. So how about is it worth experimenting with that? Can we go and put 100 pieces of scenery around? We could just put a load of these boxes around the place. Yeah, it's fine. They're boxes. It's all atmosphere. Little crate things lying around. Yeah, why don't we just put a few of these round? Yeah, we'll drop a few of the things. Already we've done 7, and that's just chucking some very simple boxes round. I think it happens with these buildings as well. I think when you put these houses in, I think it also does... it also increases that number by 1. Let's have a little look, shall we? Which ones are these? Is it those? Yes, it's that. So if we put this little house in here, does that go up? Yeah, it goes up to 8. That one makes it move up to 9. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. So yeah, if we rotate that one round and put that there, so that's 10. Now, of course, these are more expensive. These ones here cost 1,000. These scenery items here, I think, mostly cost 10. Yeah, so I think we might as well put more of these around to save us a little bit of money. But yeah, I wonder if it's worth doing. I mean, have we got enough stuff to actually chuck scenery at? I mean, we filled that up quite a lot. I don't know if we've got too much in there. I think we might struggle to put 90 other things down. Do you know what? We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it when it comes to it. We won't just chuck items down for no reason. But there we go. So that's now in. We're on version 2.0.10. We've got a friends list. That is marvellous. So we've done the upgrade to CupboardQuest. Now we can talk about the upgrade to MMORPG Tycoon 2 itself. So what they've done is they have given us the ability to add abilities, which is marvellous. So this is our warrior player class, and 877 splendid folks play as warriors in CupboardQuest, which is marvellous. And previously the warriors could only do a strike, and they could only do a beatdown. That was it. That was their two abilities. We could change what they did. We could change what the strike and the beatdown did. You know, we could say it causes that much health and takes that much rage and costs mana or whatever, but we couldn't actually add any more. But now we can. There is a button to add new abilities, which is marvellous. So that's very, very good. And also, perhaps more interestingly, we can also tie these abilities to certain levels. So we could say, okay, you're a warrior. At level 5, you get... What would a warrior have? I don't know. The ability of a really strong slap across the face. So yeah, at level 5, you get that. And at level 10, you get really stern glare. So you really glare at someone from across the room and cause them a lot of damage. It's a very stern glare. So that's what you get. So level 5, level 10, you get those shiny new things. And I like that. I like the idea of that. That gives people drive. You know, they want to change their character. They want to get a new power and see what it's like. So they're going to be out there trying to get to level 5 and 10. But I think it's not just getting to level 5 and 10 that actually does it, because there is a new NPC type. If we look down here, there is a trainer. So there are trainers for each class. So there will be warrior trainers just, you know, dotted around the place, kicking about, waiting for people to come to them. And when people get to the right level, so let's say we have level 5, whatever it was, slap across the face. So everyone rushes out, gets loads of XP and goes, do you know what? I want to slap people across the face with my new attack. Someone gets to level 5. They then go and find themselves a warrior trainer. And then the warrior trainer reveals to them the secrets of this ability. I think that's how it works. I think that's what they do. So I like that. We've got these new trainers to put down as well. We've got some new abilities and stuff. So that's kind of, I'd say that's the big change they have made in this particular version of MMORPG Tycoon 2. I mean, there's all sorts of other bits and bobs as well. There's bug fixes and other sort of stuff. But I think this is the main thing. So that means that we could start giving our player classes some new things, some new abilities. And I've got one in mind. Okay, so I've just checked, and all of our player classes have a base mana of 10. So they have 10 magic, effectively. And I've got an idea of what we can do with this magic. So let's go into the Scouts, and let's add a new ability. So here we go. This is wonderful. A new ability is assigned to level 2. What I think we'll do is we'll assign this to level 3. So it's not too far off your start. You know, it's not too far off when you join the game, but you have got to put a little bit of work in. And what we're going to do is we're going to give everybody the power to have a lovely cup of tea. And they're going to have a cup of tea and it's going to heal them up a little bit. I like the idea of this. So costs to activate, it's going to cost some mana. It's going to cost a bit of magic. And because this is going to be quite powerful, I think it's going to cost, not 50, that's a bit ludicrous, 5 mana. So you spend 5 mana on yourself, and bear in mind that the Scouts have only got 10 anyway. In fact, everyone I think has got 10. Then your health will get rid of, we'll get rid of that. So then self-health, we can now get rid of target health. You can heal up, let's say 3, or is that a bit powerful? 2, not 120, that's really powerful. You can heal up 2 health. So you spend half of your magic potentially. So you go, yes, I'm using 5 mana. You get out a little cup of tea, a magic cup of tea. Obviously, it appears in front of you. Magic cup of tea. You sip at your magic cup of tea. You get yourself 2 health back. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't need potions. You don't need to wait. You get that back. immediately. Okay, now it's not going to be attack 3, of course. Also 1 second cooldown. Let's give it a 5 second cooldown as well. Melee range, missile range, sniper range. Cracking down. It's melee range. It's on yourself. And visuals is a work in progress. But I mean, is there anything that looks like the colour of a cup of tea? I don't know. Do you know what? Hot pink it is. Let's have a beautiful hot pink effect when that happens. And okay, yeah, attack 3. It's not an attack, so let's give it a lovely name. I think we should call it a fine time for tea, because it is a fine time for tea. Although, to be fair, any time is a fine time for tea in my book. But it costs you a bit of your mana, and you get a bit of health back. You get magic tea out of it as well. I think that's very good. I like that. So yes, now the only thing is, I don't think we can copy that and apply it to the other classes. So I think now I need to go and rebuild a fine time for tea with our warriors and our treants, but that's fine. Right, let's go and do that very quickly, because that isn't actually that complicated to do. There we go. So now all of our player classes have the option when they get to level 3 to learn the A Fine Time for Tea ability. 5 second cooldown. It costs 5 mana. They get 2 health back. It's in a wonderful shade of pink. So yeah, I think that's a brilliant thing. I do like that. And now what we've got to do is we need to put some trainers down. So let's have a little look here. Now, yes, of course, we're going to get to pick from our player classes. So we're going to need 1 of each. So, I mean, it's unlikely that the people here are going to be level 3. They're more likely going to be over in this area. So why don't we put some of them over here? This place is just so busy. It's so stupidly busy. So let's put a scout trainer just there. We'll put the warrior trainer over there. And then we'll put the treant trainer. I don't know, why don't we put you by there? There we go. So now people can get trained in that lovely ability. Now, I wonder if we just move time on, if people are going to seek out the trainers here, because there must be some people that are level 3 that are going to want to go and learn that ability. So let's have a little look and see if anybody does go and talk to the trainer, although the trainer has just gone into the pub, which, I mean, that's probably, is that a good sign? Is that a good sign that our trainer has just gone to the pub? I don't know. Okay, but at least that's in. That is in, and that is wonderful. So now we obviously get to give them other things as well. So obviously we've got 1 there, which is for everybody. Drinking the tea there, a fine time for tea, is an ability that everyone can have. And that is absolutely fine. I like that. But yeah, we might want to think of specific ones for warriors and specific ones for whatever they are, the treants and the scouts and all that kind of stuff. Because yeah, they're going to want their own special abilities, aren't they? I mean, we could start buffing some of the existing ones up, but I like the idea of adding specific ones in, because then it makes it more exciting. It makes it more exciting when you get to certain levels. You can learn new things. Okay, is anybody using any of the trainers? You at all? Anybody? I mean, you're Lanar the Quick. You're a level 12 treant NPC. You're a treant trainer, but nobody has come over to you yet. So Dunout, you're a level 2 treant. Do we have any level 3? I know we have level 3 people. Hang on. How many level 3 people do we have? Levels. There we go. 92 people are level 3 right now. So, there. You're learning something. Herndor is level 3. Has Herndor just learnt a new thing? I think you might have just learnt a new thing. Oh, I can't see what you can do. I can't see your abilities, but I would imagine that you can now go and have a cup of tea. Oh, hang on. Entide, are you doing the same? You're level 3. You're training new combat abilities. This is brilliant. Okay, so now people are actually learning the ability to go and have a lovely cup of tea and heal themselves up a little bit. That is brilliant. That is very good. Okay, right, I'm really happy with that. I'm happy with how that's gone. Okay, so with that in mind, I think now we need to get on and put another region in, because we've got a level 1 region, starter region, fine. This is the level 2 region, and that's okay, people are coming here. But as we've seen, we've got level 3 people, and they're going to get a bit bored. The level 3 people are going to not be happy being stuck here. So I think we need to get ourselves a level 3 region for those guys to go into and have an explore. I'm thinking this one. I'm thinking this one here could be quite good. I mean, it's got a big kind of canyon type thing in that side. I mean, that looks quite good. I like that. Adds a bit of colour and effect and that kind of stuff. So how about we get this region here? And this can be a level 3 region. So we've got to configure the level 3 region, get 100 players up to level 3. We're not far off doing that. And then get 10,000 subscribers. I mean, subscribers are ticking up quite nicely. Let's buy this. Let's go forth and buy this. All right, pause time for a second. Right, go and buy that for 5 grand. Then stick a level on it of 3. Okay, there we go. We have a level 3 region. Okay, this is marvellous. So now what do we do with this? Let's go and style it first. I like this bit. So that's deserty. We've already got desert just there. Let's change it around. Let's make it a bit more distinct. So type naught desert. I mean, we could have it as just nice open fields. We could have it as a nice plain. And it could just be a lovely kind of open area. Although there are some mushrooms here. There is a bit of a mushroom growth. What if we made it all mushroomy? Hang on. How does that look? Hang on, let's have a look. They all materialize in. Oh, that looks brilliant. That's a lot of mushrooms. Wow. Okay, but I like that. And then it's got a bit of forest. And that's there, I assume. So, foresty trees. Then chasm. Ah, right, that's a chasm. That's fine. Yeah, it adds story and something a bit different. That's good. Type 3 is icy. I assume there's nothing icy. If we change it to mountain, then a mountain will obviously appear. Yeah, I would guess that there's no type 3 zoned out for this particular region. So we'll put it as field, whatever, that'll do. Okay. Do we want to keep forest or do we want to put other trees? What about pine forests? That might look a bit different. There's not as many trees in a pine forest. Do you know what? We'll just put forest. It'll be fine. There we go. So, right. So we've got ourselves this mushroomy place. I like the idea of this. I mean, could we... I've got an idea. Hang on. What do we need? Is it level 4? Do we need somebody to get to level 4? Hang on, I've gone to the wrong bit. Yeah, unlock at level 4. I would love to get in there some sort of... I wonder if we can create like a mushroom character that's part mushroom. That would be brilliant. And they could live here. They could be a mushroom elf. The mushroom elves. Oh, right. We're going to create the mushroom elf city. And it's going to be in here. And it shall be a wondrous thing. That's what we're having. We're having mushroom elves. Right. Okay. So we need to connect this up so people can go and see the mushroom elves. Okay. Right. Paths. We need some paths to get in. It's going to be quite hard to see in there, isn't it? It's going to be quite hard to place items. We'll go for it. It's fine. So a mountain pass. I'd rather connect the mountain pass not from there. I'd rather connect it up from there if we could. Hang on. Can we build a little path just going out like that then triggers a connection to that? There we go. Marvellous. Right. So we'll put that in, say, going over that side. So now people can get in. This is very good. And they have to go past the big mushroom, which makes sense. And then that way, do you know what? I'm happy with that. If we can move it over a tiny bit. There we go. So another thing goes in. So we've got ourselves another mountain pass. Oh, there is a mushroom on that one. Can we destroy that one mushroom? We can. Okay. Farewell, mushroom. You are no longer required. Okay, so now let's connect those two paths up, because that would seem quite sensible. So let's get these sort of connected up wherever they might be. Where's the other path? There it is. It winds through the mushrooms. Let's have a little look at what this looks like. Oh, that looks very good. That looks very good. Oh, hang on. There's something. Where was it? I think it was in here. Particles. Can we have mysterious particles? Maybe I need to move it on to see the particles. Can we have particles? Oh, yes. That is perfect. The home of the mushroom elves is looking good already. Okay, so now we've got a place with mysterious particles. Now, the only thing is people are going to come rushing in here now. All of the level 3 people are going, hey, there's somewhere for us to go that's new and exciting. We're going to go over here. So we need to actually build them something to do. How about, where's the chasm? Can we go over to the chasm and build, I don't want to build in it. I think maybe looking over that. Maybe that could be where the mushroom elves tried something and it failed. Maybe their city was over that way or something. And they tried to do something magical and exploded and carved a big chunk out of the landscape. That's quite good. So let's build over near the edge. Right, so now we need to get all of the bits and bobs in that we need. So we need respawn points and inns and shops and scenery and all that kind of stuff. So, right, buildings. We're going to need a respawn point. These are all going to annihilate mushrooms. Okay, we'll put one there. That's good. So we'll have one just there. And then I think we then need to build across the path, don't we? So we'll build around a path. So we'll get that path coming out to, say, here. So that can finish that off. And then, oh crikey, do you know what? It is quite hard to see. It's quite hard to see on account of all the mushrooms. Right, okay, we'll bring that across there, and then bring that down. So to sort of there-ish. And then across here. I like the idea that we're going to have, I think we'd have like a sort of a street of sorts. Like a sort of a main street. So that can come back round. It crosses itself. Yes, I know. It's sort of supposed to do that. Right, connect that up. So then this can be like a main area. And then we can have other houses sort of coming off this. So we'll have actual residences where the mushroom elves can live. Okay, yeah, and they can sort of come around that way and then kind of go over there. And that one can come over that way. And then we'll put another little bit over here, maybe, that can come out, intersects another path. Oh, where's that stuff? Okay, that's gone a bit weird. Hang on, come out of that one. That's all gone a bit strange. Do you know what? That's probably fine for now. That will do for now. Yeah, we want probably some path going off that way, probably toward somewhere else. And maybe a path coming off this way toward another region, just to get them in so we don't build over them. Okay, so now I've got that in. So what else we're going to need? Buildings. Right, we're going to need probably a couple of inns. So we'll put one right on the corner just there. That one putting that there is going to demolish that mushroom just there. Okay, fine. There might be slightly less mushrooms than I would like for the mushroom elves, but okay, whatever. We'll have to deal with it. And then, yeah, I want another one of these. Can we put that one, say, there? I think I might have put that other one the wrong way round. It's fine. It's okay. Right, we'll put that one there. And then we want to get ourselves... Oh, yeah, we want a landmark. We need a landmark because no one can find this place because it's surrounded by gigantic mushrooms. Right, where's the clock face on this? There. So let's put that facing that way round. So drop that in. So we've got those in. That's good. Right, we're going to need a variety of shops. So let's put... Yeah, I like the idea of them being along here. So we'll put a shop on the corner. Then we'll get a blacksmith. Although they're elves. I know they're mushroom elves. They're still elves. I don't think they're going to particularly like the blacksmith. Maybe the blacksmith can be sort of over here, out of the way, because he's noisy and smelly, and the mushroom elves don't like that so much. Having some minor snapping to position issues with the blacksmith. Do you know what? You can go just there. It's fine. You've built it on a jaunty angle, and that is absolutely okay. Potion shops, yeah, they're gonna love potions. The mushroom elves. That's going to be their big thing. So we will have ourselves quite a few potion shops. We'll have one there, and we will have one, I think, over this side as well. So we'll flip that round. Oh, maybe the mushrooms are making the rotation go a little bit odd. So there we go. So we've got those. Yep, we need, there we go. We need some taverns. So let's drop a couple of these in. So we'll have one just there and maybe one across from the inn just there. And then we'll get a smaller inn as well. So we'll have 3 inns over here. Although, do we need 3? We've already got 2. Well, that's probably enough. That's probably enough. So we've got the shops, the taverns, the inns. We've got a respawn point. We've got landmarks. Now it's going to come down to some fun scenery. So what are the elves going to live in? What do the mushroom elves live in? Are we going to give them fancy? Yeah, they're going to live in these. These like white sort of palatial looking things. Yes, the mushroom elves can live in these and it shall be fine. There we go. So one just there, one there. These are 1,000. But each time we put this down, we are increasing our version, which is marvellous. Right, this is their little sort of their roads and stuff, so they can live in these. So yeah, let's put one there. Fancy elven houses. Yep, that'll do. Put some over this side. I like these. I do like the way it randomly changes these. I like that. So, you don't get the same thing every single time. I like the fact that it bothers to sort of move it around. We'll put that one sort of flat to there. We'll put another one on that corner. We'll put another one over there. Okay, we'll drop one into there as well. So there we go. So we've got lots and lots of buildings going on. And then I think we might want to get some scenery. And what else would befit some elves? How about some crystally things? Some crystally things to go with the mushrooms. Because they're fun. Fun crystally things. There we go. Put a few of those around. And then we'll probably want to put some smaller bits and bobs in. Can we put one there? Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I realise I haven't connected this up to the main path. Hang on. Let's connect this up to where everyone's going to be. So you can come through this way. Intersects another path. Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, that's gone a bit strange. Right, there we go. That's better. Right, where's the path? So where are people going to come in? Let's get them going through here. The only thing is I can't see where the path... Oh, hang on. No, it's there. Okay, yeah, that's a long way round. That's terrible. Let's go this way. So come through here, come round this way, go through there, and then connect to there. Marvellous. Okay, and then this side, where is the path? There's a path there. So come off this way, go through some mushrooms, and over to... Can we connect you up to here? Yeah, like that. I do like that. And then, do you know what? We'll have a little shortcut path there as well, in case you want to come over that way. So there you go. You can get in a variety of ways, and then you end up over here. Okay, right, back to scenery. I love a bit of the scenery. Okay, what else can we get? Henge. We need a henge in all of our places. There we go. A central henge. Marvellous. Hello, welcome henge. I mean, they wouldn't have rocks. I don't see them as having rocks. Any of these things going to be good? These are, yeah. Some. What about that? Is that? No, that's not really elfy enough, is it? Where's the mysterious looking one? There we go. We'll have some of these things dotted around because they look sort of suitably mysterious and magical for the mushroom elves. So put one there and one there. Can we get one on that corner? Yes. Okay. So that's good. Is there anything else we want from here? What are they? Oh, they look quite good. Oh, I like those. Maybe, because this place doesn't have a wall, maybe it can be defended by these guard towers. So maybe that's the kind of the story there. So they have guard towers guarding the city rather than having, a great big walled city. Because that doesn't really befit the Mushroom Elves' way of life. They have these guard towers. Oh, I quite like that. And we'll put a few in the middle as well. We'll dot a few of those around. There can be one just there, and we can have one over there to keep the peace. And I don't think they need anything else. I don't think there's anything else. A fountain. We could put a fountain in as well. Let's put a fountain just there. There we go. That's quite nice. I haven't put enough other shops. We've only got one little shop. I want another shop. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was going to put a sort of street of shops and completely forgot. I got very giddy and excited with these other things. We can fit another one in just there. Could probably fit a shop in there. We could put another one in if we turn it round there. Okay, I quite like that. We could fit another one in. Yeah, let's pop another shop in. How much money have we got? Oh, 43 grand. Yeah, absolutely. Let's just put more things in. Okay, so that's the actual area set up, which is wonderful. Right, we need some NPCs, so we need some guards. So let's put them... Oh, yes. Right, I forgot about this. This was in the patch notes. Yeah, you can pick what you want as your guards. So if we want the Mushroom City to be guarded by crocodiles, it can be. I don't think it's going to be, but I like the idea of it being guarded by the Treant guys. That's good. So we'll have one there. We'll have one there. We'll have one up that way. I'm kind of thinking of putting them near these things, near the guard towers. One there and one there. I like that. Also, we'll put one each of these in, the trainers, because why not? So we'll drop you in. We'll drop you in. And we'll drop a Treant trainer in over the fountain. There we go. That's lovely. And then quest givers. Yeah, are they going to be? There's not going to be many quests around until we get the next round of monsters. Do you know what we could do? We could have a quest giver. We could have two quest givers that are just. Oh, you picked them as well. You picked the style for them as well. Crikey. That just point you to locations around here. So some nice easy quests. Go and look at scenery. Go and buy a thing from the blacksmith shop or whatever. So maybe we'll do that. So let's have a warrior quest giver just there. And then we'll have ourselves a... let's get fiend. Let's have a fiend one over here. Because, he's changed his ways. He's no longer fiendish. And he's changed his ways. And he's now good. He's recovered from his terrible ways. And he wants to go and help people. So let's have a look. So, unhappy Attus. Oh, no. Happy Attus. There we go. I've made things better. Okay, so go and see the scenery from going to just there. And go and see the scenery from doing that. Okay, that one is now go and see the scenery. Can we go and buy something? Or is it because they're not implemented yet? Oh, no, that's fine. And then that one can be go and get something from the blacksmith, which is up that direction. And search for even more beer. Go to the blacksmith shop and buy a weapon. Yeah, that's not how that rolls, but okay. And then this one here can be new target, go to the clock tower thing. Search for a mouldy plum. It's full of them. And then you can have very much similar quests. Tiden the Strong. So search my left sock, go to the tavern. Okay, good night was it. Bring me more beer. That one, go to the inn and set it as your new home. Ah, that's quite a good one. That one can be go and buy something. In fact, can you look at the scenery over... Oh, they can't look at those, can they? Go and look at the scenery over there. And then you can have a new target of go and buy a potion. There we go. In fact, we want people to go out and go over there, don't we? So let's change that one. New target, go there. So, of course, none of this is going to work if we don't actually connect any network stuff up. So we'll put uplink, I don't know, there. That'll do the job. Oh, the trees, the big mushrooms don't go away. I can't really see where that's gone. And then we want to connect that together. Now, the only thing is that we've got a network cable going that way. That's going to be an issue. We need to, it's pause, isn't it? Yeah, it's pause. So remove that. Let's get rid of that cable. That ruins the network for this area, but hopefully we can repair that. Get rid of that one. Right, now get the fibre in to connect that up with, I think that's connected that way. Yes, it looks like it's latched onto that one. So now that's going to share bandwidth, which is marvellous. And then we can get cables going in like that one to there, and then that one could come out and cover there. So that should be plenty of bandwidth to service those. And then we can then come out of, I can't see, we can come out of that one, and that can go to, say, there. And then this network cable can cover, say, that bit of the city. And then we'll change things around if we need to. You know, we'll delete cables and put in the fancy fibre optic stuff if we need to. I think that's done. I think that is all done. I mean, we don't need to put too much stuff around here, do we? I mean, it's all looking... Let's go back to the normal view. It all looks very mysterious. I like that as you walk through. You just get to see these sort of things in the mushrooms. Oh, the sky looks great as well. Ah, that's brilliant. Okay, right. Let's go back to the network and just make sure that this is actually going to deliver some bandwidth. Perhaps more importantly, check that this is going to work. Okay, so move time on. Right, it's gone blue, which is encouraging. Hopefully all these areas will ping into life because people are in them. We don't want them to go offline. That's going to generate negative buzz. That one's online. That one's online. Come on, grab more data. That one's online. And, oh, the kobold's taking a while. That one's online. Okay, right. So everything there is back to normal. That's fine. How is it looking in here? Yep, stuff's grabbing stuff to come online, but that's all fine. Lots of stuff going on. Look at that. Data grabbing, data grabbing. I think lots of stuff seems to be active. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of data flying around, but I think that is looking pretty good. I think it's all switched on. It's all looking nice and working. So now we're ready. So we've got ourselves the home, the very home of the mushroom elves. Dave, there's a new place. Hang on, Dave, what level are you, Dave? Where are you? You're just there. You're only a level 2, Treon. You need to get to level 3, Dave, so you can go to the home of the mushroom elves. Oh, incidentally, I have added some more names in, so a few people that have asked to be included, I have thrown you into the mix. So maybe you'll see yourself around, maybe you won't, I do not know. I think, however, yeah, look, there's Community Cannibal. That's one of ours. He's just wandering about. We're not focusing on him. We're watching Dave go this way, but there, Community Cannibal, just doing maybe a little bit of shopping there, which is lovely. So yeah, if you do want your name adding, then please let me know in the comments, and I shall throw you into the mix somewhere. I mean, I won't be choosy about what characters you get. I will just put you into anything that's nearby, and I'll just go click, click, click. There you go, marvellous. But yeah, you'll be in the game, and we might see you around and about having some fun in CupboardQuest. And there are people en route to our new area. Who is possibly going to be first? Valor is going to be first, and then Jachada, and then Mylene, unless somebody is going in this way, which they don't seem to be. No, they're not going in that way. They're going in... Yeah, they're going in the other way. Oh yeah, it's called Gladewind Gorge. I mean, that is a good name. That is a very good kind of, generic fantasy world name for a place. But we are not going to call our place Gladewind Gorge. We need to give it another name. There we go. That's much better. So from now on, this place here, the home of the Mushroom Elves, shall be known as the Ebba Forest. I think that is much better. And I'm going through the sort of the idea that we're going to name all our regions after people that, support the Geek Cupboard and, people that we see around in comments and on Discord and all that kind of stuff. As there you go, Ebba, you are now involved in this. Yes, Ebba, a friend of the channel, I would say, been around for, it seems like a while now. So there you go. You are now immortalized in a forest region where the mushroom elves live. And it looks very, very nice down here. It looks lovely. So we're waiting to get our first guests in. So let's see if we can actually spot some people coming in. If we stand here, so I think they'll be coming this way. So if we just put time onto super speed, can we see people coming this way? I don't know. I'd like to think they would walk up here. Yes, here they are. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the Ebba Forest and welcome to the home of the mushroom elves. Here they are. They live in their fancy castles. These do look very nice, by the way. They look very, very good. I do like them. So yeah, we're going to have to create ourselves a mushroom elf. However, we do need to get to the right level first. We need to get somebody up to level 4, because that will give us a new thing here. It gives a new character. So we could create a mushroom elf if we can, or something that might look a bit like what one of them would look like. Although, to be fair, I wonder if a mushroom elf has ever been done. So, we've got absolute license to do what we want with that, because I don't imagine mushroom elves have been, portrayed anywhere else. And then also we get 2 of the monsters. So we could get ourselves a mushroomy style monster to live in the mushroomy forest, and then obviously get some quest givers to go out and fight them, and then another type of monster as well. And of course we still do have bears. We've still got bears. I mean, and spiders would actually go here quite well. I imagine spiders would actually be a pretty good shout here in a forest. That might be quite a good thing for us to get. So maybe we'll stick a spider region somewhere as well. But yeah, let's just see what they're doing. So what's everyone doing? Now they've come down here. Where have they gone? So you're having a little wander through the middle. Yeah, you're going through there. I mean, I wonder if they're just going to go straight for the quest givers, or if they're going to have a little wander about first. I don't know. Right, move time on. Let's see. How are we looking up here, by the way? About 830 odd people online. We've got 3,000 subscribers. Dave has reached level 3. Good job, Dave. You can come here now. You can come over here. You can come to the home of the mushroom elves. Let's see if that's what Dave is actually doing. Oh no, he's learned his tea. He's learned his tea drinking skill. Well done. This is very fast. Hang on. Whoa, slow down. Slow down. Dave's doing some jumping around. Okay, yeah, where are you going, Dave? Oh, you're going out to do some fighting. Oh, you're going to go and do a bit of combat. That's absolutely fine. Somebody's died. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Dave, he'll make his way there eventually. But yeah, look, people are slowly moving in. Again, still big groups of people. And of course, it's easier to find their friends now because they've got a friends list. I was looking at the numbers, wasn't I? I got interrupted. So yeah, users online, that actually just shot up just before I was talking there. Dave's gone, trio Dave. Yeah, that's on about 900. That's okay. Subscribers, about 3,300, but that is ticking up all the time, which is brilliant. Positive buzz, 330 something. Negative buzz, 28. So that's going up quite a bit. That's going up hardly at all. 29 negative buzz. But the positive is absolutely outweighing the negative a great deal. There is a lot going on. Now, I do know that the areas can get overloaded. We can have too many people in one area. What have we got here? 660 out of 800 are in this area. Yeah, that could be... Oh, there you go. Look, wow, that's very prescient. Yes, indeed. Region overloaded. Oh, okay, it's come back down. So the numbers have come back down again. Okay, fine. So maybe the region is not overloaded. Now it is overloaded. Okay, so what does that mean? What does that mean for us? Vosseros Valley has too many users connected at once for its servers to handle. Indeed, that I can see. Although it doesn't seem to be there. Maybe it's warning me that it's getting close to being overloaded. Because it's not. There's not a login queue. To fix this, consider setting up another region nearby, servicing the same level range. Well, that is part of the plan. In a crisis, you can add more network servers to increase the capacity. Extra servers provide a small boost of region's capacity and are extremely expensive. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that, but they can alleviate small problems quickly. As long as the region remains overloaded, users trying to connect to it will be forced to wait in a login queue and they accumulate bugs faster. Okay, well, let's dismiss that. Because I don't think that is overloaded. Maybe that was just giving me the heads up that it's getting close to it. There is no login queue. That number hasn't moved, and we've not got to 800 on the users logged in. So I think we're skirting close to it. So we are going to want to get another region in for level 2 people. I mean, I'm thinking over here. Over here could be good. Somebody has said why not start somewhere really far away? Like, I don't know, do a level 1 region over here or something. I think we could do that if we had flight paths. Maybe when we get our next big upgrade, we will get flight paths. So then people can move between the different areas. So they could go from here to over there, to over there, or whatever. At the moment, I think we need to sort of chain them together. Otherwise, the level 1 players are going to be over here going, right, I'm in the level 1 area. And then we're going to need to create level 2 and level 3. So at the moment, everyone can go through this path. But yeah, I think when we get flight paths, we'll start sort of, opening things up. Maybe, this could be a level 5 area that you can only get to via the flight path things. That would be quite exciting. So yeah, we'll implement that when we get to that point. So yeah, I think maybe here, this might be a good one for a level 2 region. So you can come in from that side or that side. It's got a lake. It's quite nice. Nice sort of lake feature there. So you could have a city by the water or something. Have a city over here that overlooks the lake. So yeah, that'd be quite nice. Maybe we'll do that and then make it all plains, make it just nice and open, because that's really busy. That is very ludicrous. So yeah, it would be nice if we could have a sort of a flatter one where we can see what's going on. And what I would like to do is, I'm going to move time on really quick because I want to get somebody to level 4. While we do that, let's look at our adverts. 671 from the web, 68 from the streamer, 139 users came from the magazine. That's still got 6 days left to run. That's going great guns. 193, 200 people are on level 3. Come on, somebody get to level 4. You must be nearly at level 4. The money is rolling in as well. The use online just sort of dipped down a little bit there, but that's fine. And the subscribers are still ticking up very nicely. And joy of joys, we have a level 4 person. Aidon is the first player to reach level 4. You're in Eber Forest, and of course, you're doing it by chatting. How else would you do this? So you are level 4. You're the first person. You're checking an online guide. You cheap bag. Don't do that. You'll ruin the experience. Okay, but there you go. So yes, I do like the way that he's gone AFK though. That was good. So he went away from his keyboard to go and check the online guide, and now he's back in. He's actually here. But yeah, he's socialising. So he is the first one to get to level 4, which is great. So Nathaniel Griffith, well done. We'll dismiss that for now, because that means that and we'll do this next time out, we can unlock 2 more monster types, and we can unlock our new character. So next time out, we are going to design ourselves a mushroom elf. Who knows what that is going to look like? I have not got the faintest idea what we're going to create, but they're going to live here. And this place looks great. I like the look of this place. It's got great big mushrooms. I mean, what's not to like? It's got huge, great big mushrooms and crystally things. I mean, that there is brilliant. That's a good shot. That's a nice sound shot of that place. Look at that. That looks great. And all these little sort of castle-y type things for the mushroom elves to live in. So yeah, it's looking very, very good. So we'll finish up for now. Let's pause it. Let's pause it while things are looking good. So we're nearly at 4,000 subscribers now, which is great. So this place looks like it's bedding in pretty well. So yeah, we'll come back next time. We'll add some monsters. So we'll create some monsters. We'll add our new player character class. That'll be great. We'll flesh this area out a bit, and we'll also go and sort this one out as well, because I think this needs a little bit of work. And also, I was going to do this time, but I think it might suit it better next time, is that we're going to go and have a look for some cheats as well, because we've not looked at this yet, but there is a detect cheaters option where we can find cheaters and we can either tell them off or ban them if we want to. But I think we might just give them a slap on the wrist first. But we'll do that as well next time. But yeah, that's all for another time, because we will indeed finish up for the moment. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. I am enjoying this a heck of a lot, so I hope you are too. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in MMORPG Tycoon 2 in the world of CupboardQuest. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This room was fire-free until it wasn't. Okay, yeah, come with me if you want to live, Paul. Hop on. Whee! This is brilliant. That looks fun. Do some watery stuff. Yes, make the propane caster not explode. Yeah, the toilet's on fire. Never mind. Oh dear, that didn't go according to plan. Never mind, it's fine.